Hello, my lovely mob swarmers. I, Scandinavian Mob, yet back with another video. And today we are on a slide, on a more so PowerPoint presentation. It's a Google slide, but either way, it's some type of presentation, I guess. But I'm here to explain to you guys my 10 gods. I have 10 OCs, which are basically gods over the universe, and they're gods of different things. And it's not only just the gods, it's also some of their creations, like celestials, which I will call them. A celestial is basically a child of a god or a descendant from a god. And let's start off with the first one, which is the god of colors, Nomia Cassette. Nomia Cassette is the lives in a home called Nomia's Museum of Arts, where they have all types of different art pieces with both musical arts, with using like CDs and stuff. They have um, traditional art with like paintings and all that, and they have sculptures and that stuff. Anything like those. Naomi Cassette also created a place called the Norwern with a celestial called Sir Nor. We'll get to the Norwern in just a moment. But Naomi sends people they don't like this realm. Else, there's not much else to say about Nomia, but Nomia is just a lovely little being. Oh well, I have not given any height to any of these characters. Oh well, let's go over to the next part, which is the Celestial Sonor. Yeah, the Celestial of Monochrome. Basically, anything that's not colors. Basically, Nomia Cassette created Nor to have someone control the people they don't like. So they put someone in charge. And the Norwalm is supposed to be kind of like a desert, kind of like the deserts in Arizona and New Mexico, based on the 70s and 60s and 80s, with the diners and stuff. Just a bare lands with maybe sometimes a few buildings, but nothing really of interest. Anything that enters this realm will turn to monochrome colors also, which basically means there's no colors here. As if you get in here, you'll never get back to regular colors, and you might never get out either. And that's about the God of Colors and their child, the Celestial of Monochrome. Now let's go over to the God of Death, Deathlock. Deathlock lives in the Coliseum of Blood, where basically he hosts battles to the death, duels to the death, any type of killing game in there for people who can deserve it, or sometimes people who just he finds pretty annoying. And every time someone dies, they get sent to his Coliseum of Blood, where they then get the keys to their afterlife they will receive by the God of Death. This key unlocks the gate to where they then either get sentenced to heaven or hell. That's basically the main part about Deathlock. And let's go on to the next one. The God of Drama, Dramian. The Dramian lives in a theater. Well, I did not give a specific theater yet because I have not come up with a name for that. And I was long overdue on this video. So, here I am making this. There's not much to say except for she always likes to cause drama and all that. Just like be very chaotic, and always likes to put people in a play and to see how people are good at acting, and loves to see if people can line their stuff in some sort of maybe dramatic way. And generally also just loves to spectate in the real world, seeing how people being dramatic with each other, like how people can just lie to each other's faces. Just generally just loves everything chaotic and dramatic. In the simple terms of putting it, there's not much to say about Dramian. Either way, let's go to the goddess of dreams, aka Hope. Daydreamer, if you want to go with another name for that. She lives in the Temple of Dreams, and basically, she makes people's dreams stuff, make everything that people can like. So, like, she created mermaids, fairies, unicorns, all those types of lovely mythical creatures children and adults can believe in. And really love using their fantasy to talk about. She also has a multiple personality disorder with the next god, aka the god of nightmares, Fate. The god of nightmares is basically the same person as the god of dreams, the goddess of dreams, and they both like in the same body. So sometimes the one takes control over the other, and sometimes the other takes control over the one. Fate is kind of like Hope. Instead of creating everything nice, it's like Krampus, vampires, zombies, everything you get scared of. And also created like sleep paralysis and that stuff, which is not nice to have. Imagine having a sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, this is this guy's fault. And there's not much to say about the two of them if they're not together. So yeah, that's all. Though both Fate and Dramian likes to speaking like an olden English, with using words like thou and die and yeah. The thing with alright, so going on to the next character, we got the god of illusions, Halu. Halu lives in the Confusion Sanctuary, where basically they have all types of people in there that can get confused over stuff, over illusions. And also they love to cause illusions to people, love to make people like weirded out, like, what? Where was that over there? Or like, and then there's actually not no one there. Create stuff like maybe, create stuff like schizophrenia, and all those types of just illusion stuff, everything stuff that can make your brain go a little bit cuckoo, which is not nice. Either though they can make clones of themselves, so people can see double and triple and all that. And cannot fully speak in the language you can understand. So sometimes a word sounds like something that is real, but it's not real, but it's meant to be real. As they don't know how to write, they instead just write in Morse code, since they can do that though. And that's the god of illusions. Next up we have the god of luck, Risk. And basically everything about him is just not really figured out yet. Though he does live in the Casino of Risk, which is a giant casino. And that's connected to a carnival, I guess. There's not much to say about this guy either. Except for your mom. Anyways, you got the god of nature, Flower. Flower lives in a treehouse in Victoria Falls, and basically has a garden over there, just takes care of all types of flowers and plants and nature, and even some animals, because he just loves taking care of like the nature, as he is the god of it. He hates everything like technology and steam, everything that can cause bad stuff to nature. Else he secretly owns a pet dinosaur, and there's not much more to say about this guy either. I'm sorry if I'm sprinting through these so much. But yeah, let's go on to the Celestial of Withering, aka Flora's son. Flora's son? Flora's daughter. Phila Time String. Phila Time String lives in the middle of absolutely nowhere with a big field of withering flowers all around her house. Else there's not much to say about her. Oh gosh, the voice right there. She can play the guitar, and I guess that's kind of it for the Celestial of Withering. Basically, Flora does not like Phila Time String, so yeah. We got the Goddess of Galaxy. The Galaxy next, aka Galaxia Fenny. The Galaxia Fenny lives in the Starshot Mansion with her 3 children, Sakai, Nebula, and the third one, which I have not created yet as the recording of this video. Else, the way she has created her children like Sakai and Nebula are through space dust and stars, kind of like arts and craft with like where you put glitter and paper. No, you put glitter on the paper and then also some paint on it. Just everything like that. It's very simple stuff. Else I don't have much love for her either yet, but yeah, she is pretty cool. And then we got her child, the Celestial of Nebulas, aka Nebula Fenny. She also lives in the Starshot Mansion. Again, my voice cracks. And the Celestials here, there's not much information about. Though, for some reason, Nebula does eat rainbow sprinkles on Wednesdays between 2 to 3 AM, I guess, and also she's learning how to play the guitar from Phila Time String. The Celestial of the Northern Lights, Sakai Fenny. Actually, funny enough, Sakai Fenny means Northern Lights in Hungarian. Based from what I know, I probably pronounce it wrong compared to how Hungarian people call it. They also live in the Starshot Mansion, and for some reason they like a person in Estonia who lives in an observatory. So that's some nice info. Not much else to say about Sakai Fenny. Sorry, Sakai Fenny. And last up, we have the Forgotten God, Ifernus. He lives in a volcano somewhere. I don't really know. You gotta ask him if you wanna know his lore. And he's basically forgotten from all the other Celestials, even me for some reason. Also got forgotten from all the other gods and Celestials, also from me for some reason, because I don't even know where he really lives or any of his story, because they've not told me. I've not seen him for many years. And yeah, I guess that's the last character that's here. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed telling you guys about this lore. I always love going into these little rants about my characters. And I really hope I will see you in the next video. It's been like 4 months since the last video, I'm very sorry about that. And yeah, see you all later. Bye. Also, boo.